I look over the coach, they're like, redo it, like, just do the kick again. They're like, I trust you, Mills. I'm like, I got this. Like, all the seniors surround me, they're like, Mills, you better not fuck this up right now. I'm like, I got you, boys. Boom, snap, hold, straight through the fucking uprights, bro. We're all good. And they were like, oh, let's go, come on. We get in the locker room, bro. They were getting me so fired. Like, oh, go. All right, so my name is Kevin Mills. First track I ever did was CYO track, which is like Philadelphia area Catholic Youth Organization track and field. It was middle school. It was certainly middle school. But back then I was running the mile. I was like actually a distance runner. I was pretty consistently getting second. So I don't do track again. And I don't even think about track again actually until 8th grade. I'm playing 8th grade I was in 7th grade basketball. And my buddy's dad, who I'm good friends with, Rob Convery, he comes up to me after the basketball game and he's like, dude, you gotta start doing high jump. I was like, what do you mean, Mr. Convery? He's like, dude, if you do high jump, dude, you already got that form, you got that like power, I can see it, like, you could actually be a really good high jumper. I was like, nah, I'm not doing track, Mr. Convery, no way, dude. And so like I didn't like really give it much thought, but you know, that thought always kind of stuck with me over the years. I get into track sophomore year. Indoor track sophomore year. Obviously that spring I play baseball. Like the track coach is like, hey, like you're like good at track, dude. I'm like, yeah, but I love baseball. And so spring sophomore year, new baseball coach, and this dude was like a military hardo. Like he didn't like having fun. He didn't like when other people had fun. And so obviously like me and him like didn't really get along that well. It eventually devolved over like the next 2 years of like us just like kind of butting heads. I don't know, like his philosophy of how things should be done and my silly goose mentality, so to say. And so then I start jumping like 5'10". Like, I was winning meets and like it felt like easy. And so I actually did like a spring track clinic and then I did an unattached meet at Germantown Academy and I ended up jumping like 6 foot during the summer. And so like once you get 6 foot in high jump, shit starts to get like kind of real because like that's like the first barrier where it's like, I would say comfortably you're a good high jumper in high school if you can jump 6 foot. And to me it was always, I kind of set the personal bar at myself to, I was like, I'm not going to reach out to college coaches unless I can jump 6'4". But evidently I jumped 6'4" like about a month later and I emailed Coach Belfield. I'm like, hey, like I'm a high jumper. I'm like interested in coming to Vermont. Like I already got accepted and everything. I just jumped 6'4". And then I go, let me check my email one more time. And I like type in Coach Belfield's name. I'm like, it's like, hey Kevin, like that's awesome. Like we'd love to have you here. Like there's definitely a spot for you on the team. Like let me put you in contact with like Casey. Like we want to keep talking. And so from that point on, they like kind of start like recruiting me in a sense. But then she says, yeah, just let us know is like in the coming days, like decision days on like May 1st. And she says that, I'm like, oh, I've like had my deposit down for Vermont since like January or February. Like I'm definitely coming to Vermont. She's like, oh, that's great news. I'll tell Coach Belfield right now. I was like, and so it was funny. I hadn't even realized that they didn't even know I was coming to the school. I thought they knew I was coming for like 4 months, and the whole time they were like, please come. But so yeah, I come to school. Then I got recruited as a high jumper, but you know I just like I said, I love playing a bunch of different sports, so I tried to be a decathlete for a little bit, but it kind of shook out that I didn't have like the speed to be a decathlete, and quite honestly, I just love high jump more. And then it also turned out that I ended up being pretty good at javelin. So now I do just high jump and javelin. Probably gonna finish out my career that way. Scratch 'em cats, go cat and mouse.
Thanks, Kevin.
Yeah. Cool beans. You put Jesse Owen in Superflies and he might go like 9.5, you know what I mean? On a like actual track. Like he was running on Cinder in like flats.